injustice becomes law, resistance becomes a duty. Weber. One day, God go hear one prayer that year. One day, God go hear one prayer. I say one day, God go hear one prayer that year. One day, God go hear one prayer. Una de focusho, una no get up that year. Una just pray. God go hear one prayer. Begin the native gospel. The day is a show that you make me just pray. God go hear one prayer. See me. One day, God go hear one prayer that you one day. God go hear one prayer. I say one day, God go hear one prayer that you one day. God go hear one prayer. See how a woman that the born is a push. L'Éternel est mon berger, je ne manquerai de rien. Gloire à Dieu, merci, champion. Foundation, espoir des enfants démunis, caravane Père Noël.
All right, mommy and papa them, una good day. Wherever una watch this show, our brothers and sisters them, I salute all una. Now una picking this Eric Tato, it don't come again. And today we will celebrate our artist, Willie de Paris, where now one of the people where they don't sing music for this revolution, for this struggle, where they don't do well for educate us as far as the fight be concerned. As una be aware, we dey for inside number 4 year for this revolution, this struggle, this fight from La République du Cameroon. Any man will join me, may we share. We already over have 1,000 in 2 or 3 minutes. We want to thank all man we join the show. Now, you see, with this fight, because say we understand say freedom, now one thing we don't pick up ourselves. I talk say we do how we pick up ourselves, we not pick up na gun. I talk say we pick up ourselves because now that determination where they inside we for liberate ourselves from the Republic of Cameroon, I make them before we deny say we not go green me la Republic Kiwi again. Mommy and Papa them fellow Southern Cameroonians, I will give you something where they happen for Yaounde. The arrangement where Yaounde get and where they go on. And I will educate you, fighter for Grand Zero, and you, Ambazon Yami, you know, say, you don't already win this revolution. Yaounde be frustrated. We're not there for the Republic of Cameroon again. And so now the time is for we Ambazonians for come together for understand one primary thing where it concerns this revolution. You see, we don't fight, and we don't see how the fight go. Anytime where you do something, you get for she don't go for drawing board, you look at the strategies. And remember, say no man don't know past another man, but all we will know better if we put ideas them together. I want to salute all my who watch this show from UAE, United Arab Emirates, especially when I went there for Dubai site. I'll salute all my who watch from Turkey. I don't forget when I went to watch from Germany, America. When I watch from Argentina, from Mexico, or Mexico, but they call them Mexico. When I watch from Czech Republic, from Nigeria, from Grand Zero, from La Republic. All Ambazonians them across the globe. Now, may we listen. I know we call all countries today, but I know say we get refugees into for Ghana, for South Cyprus, for North Cyprus as well. And we salute all now. And we know the situation where they go on for Cyprus, where immigration for the worry Ambazonian refugees. We go look into that matter. Now, I'll talk one thing. All we will know, say, not be coincidence. Say, La République du Cameroon, it don't be so broke. Not be coincidence, say, it happen for time with COVID-19. It happen where La République already get donations from people, the multiple donations. It is bet now, like they say, na beggar, na country that we don't be completely broken. Paul be out there for the way no day in terms of finances. I need talking about health because they fine. We don't put it, don't say don't die, but they fine. Money no day again for Cameroon. Cameroon is struggle. Now struggle for pay people them. When I don't see them say the airline, Cameco, he not get money again for pay workers. Cameroon, you go borrow flight from Ethiopia for bring people them back home. You go see I go feel like say don't pay some better money. We not get to know all these things then. So that we gonna know how far away it don't go. We don't completely cripple the Republic to Cameroon. Now why that way they don't only concentrate for the Banwa villages. But we as a people will get for continuously remain strong. Mommy and Papa them. Some of the people there for Grand Zero, like put it there around Boya and other areas, and they say, oh, things didn't happen again the way they used to happen. Yes. Because revolution get curve. We will concentrate on other issues and where they therefore sustain the war. As we be aware, we never get any trained military. But we struggle as a people where they declare war on we for defend ourselves. We will continue for that light until our Republic of Pakistan will go out of Ambazonia. Now your determination at this time for put this particular check in place. Now I will bring with this freedom. Every day we talk for Facebook. In 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we're not going to discuss one another in terms of history. So, that will be fight for the will be fight. Some activists be there with the call say Eric Tato. Some activists there they call say Mark Barretta. Some do one be there so, some do one be there so. You're going to talk about that history. Maybe that time don't die go. But this country will the fight and Ambazonia must be liberated. Mommy and Papa them. We must know one thing. At a small time, where we will see the manipulation for La République du Cameroon. I want to fighters to understand why they not get for everything for drop their guns. Before I want to get to that video from Yaounde, because them CSF, now them take and put them for their own site. When I will see the video, we'll analyze them together. It be breaking because Cameroon government is smart. They do chess game, sending mango targeting them, make listen now them back. Me when I listen very attentively. First thing first, for all fighters them on the ground, we now must take this particular ideology of civilian consideration seriously. Because La République du Cameroon, it no say physically it don't lose the war. Economically, it don't lose the war. Spiritually, it don't lose the war. It don't lose the war for all dimensions. But the one strongest thing where La République is still struggle with the Ambazonia now civilian confidence. So once we go win the one, we will get independence. I talk say once we go win civilian confidence, that the greatest battle this, where we did 50-50 with La République du Cameroon. And we must agree, may La République du Cameroon go 52, we go 48. We must seize them all for them, go back to 100, the way we'll be there for 2016, 2017 when we start this revolution. This is one of the most crucial part for the war for complete this independence. Civilian consideration. We don't win La République in all domains. We don't make sure say their courts them not exist again appropriately. Their divisional offices them not exist again. All colonial schools them not exist again the way they used to exist. All economic centers of La République du Cameroon they go work and will fight. All their companies like Sonora, CDC and the rest they need to do the way they used to do again. Even for go cut timber, it's not easy for them to carry oil. They do them now with huge military protection. That one now for increase the cost of the occupier. But now we don't win for all these aspects. One thing remember we look into it crucial, and we got to make sure say we finally capture this last stage when a civilian consideration. Plenty our people them they complain about harassment on the ground, where we not fit put them 100% for Amazonian fighters never. We not say Atangani boys they don't come in a way where they try for disturb our people them for put them for restoration forces ahead. And so they don't split the confidence of the society between them and we. We're not sure be there before. Now why that way some bad boys if it come for some quarter, they can harass what people them then what people they will show re-amber fighters they come. Those what people they not exactly consider them as black legs. Now why that way I always advise say before we want to take any action against any person who is suspected, say in a issue come or I do something against Amber, we got to take thorough investigation, we got to research. Make no fight and not just go because you don't yet say na A go show the camp or A don't do this. You go shoot A, you kill him. That one will be too wrong and we will lose more and more in terms of civilian consideration and confidence. This aspect, now La République they try hard because now for day where the independence hand, if La République win for the aspect of civilian consideration, it go win the war. If we win, we will get our country. Therefore, all man when a fighter on the ground, you not get to accept me La République win this particular battle. Now the last battle this for the independence of Southern Cameroon, where you got to understand say it be very crucial for you for winner. For now, we get 50-50. I'm not mincing words. And La République do everything hard for make sure say they exceed by 52. In fact, person where it go reach 60% for civilian confidence, it go win the war. Therefore, Amazonian fighters, Amazonian activists, we got a daunting task for educate our population, for expose the criminal perspectives of Paul Atanganji, John Gute, and COVID 2020 Paul Biya Bimbondo. Now then they try to manipulate our communities for making them feel so they be more loved by the military, whereas now the military be the genocidal actor for inside Amazonia. Now they don't kill 17,000 people, they don't burn over 600 villages, and they don't continuously displace our people. We could not forget for Ground Zero. Say na military go rape that mommy for Manquay for Bafut. So that the mommy the hospital is still bleeding now. Mommy were there more than 60 years. Military go rape. Not forget say na military shoot baby mother kill him. Not forget say na military kill that pikin that they breastfeed from Gabu. Also remember say na military first start for the born all area, born one hospital for Kumba. Now the same military for the Republic of Cameroon. Now the military be killed baby matter. He born mommy happy. He cut some soy head and so on and so forth. Now the military go born Kembong Sute. He cockot person down for doc. Now military is shoot Reverend Westco, the American preacher. Now military too shoot the Ghanaian preacher for Batibo. Don't forget how military kill Father Sop Alexander for Moyoka and social military. He be kill the Kenyan preacher for Kembong. So the COVID 2020 Isa Churuma Bakari become for can lie. Then the then Manfe Bishop, wait to then the Archbishop of Bamenda Archdiocese, Monseigneur Victor Nkea, Andrew Nkea, he can condemn him, say that one a big lie. All we will get for, remember, all these bad things what the military don't do, maybe we not know say now because say they don't understand. Say those are bad things, they know they help them, they try for pretend. Military be as bad as a recent case where they tie our boys a hand for Mwambong, for Kupe Maninguba State. They kill them, they slaughter them. So we got to remember how when military don't shoot our family members and go road where they go for market and they go for farm. He kill them. Not forget the one the way military don't kill them for Owe, for Moyoka, for Ekona, and for Munyenge. What about the project military kill them for Tombe? You got to remember all these project military kill them for Nguti, for Nose. Cameroon government is the only type of playing on our psychology. So you are there for down mommy and papa. You go be better when you inform Amber boys the way military to come. Forgive their trespasses. No say they will fight for this country, but will make small mistakes. So when we understand the perspective, we will not say Cameroon military not get no place for our land. We as a people, we will remember all the people the way military don't kill them. We will not ever forget. Houses the way they don't burn them from Benin. Houses the way they burn them for that side and for Nyenaba, for Kugwe, for Grufen, for Anamanfong, all our villages for Belo, and we not forget the Tile they go from Donga Mantung as well. What about Bui, where Bishop for Kumbu, Bishop Kwo, if we talk say that the highest place where La Republic military, they don't burn houses them for Aran and Bazonia. What about what did happen from Gokutunja, what did they don't do from Dok, for Bamungu, and for other areas like Balikumba. You don't forget the military don't burn houses them, go right for Bafanji and all those sides them for destroy houses. If you look at Meme, military don't do terrible things. We don't want to talk about Fako. Of course, Momo na disaster. You are coming from Manu. You know very well say Cameroon military don't just be, it be worse than what they be doing for Rwanda. So when I remember all these things, as fighters them, we not get for no say, we not get the responsibility for make sure say, make the society not feel like say, oh, we better forget this bad military don't do it because these armor boys they won't do so, they won't do so. Therefore, now the biggest war this war for win them at this time. The war for make our people they feel confident. Me they know say La Republic of Cameroon are the number one enemy. How will we do this one? Number one. Make sure say all man when you see outside from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you respect it. Leaving me pass go inside. You not get for touchy. Just tell mommy, I for you. If mommy carry Kenja come off farm, make sure say military do the pass. You help mommy put Kenja for your back. You got to assist the population at this time so that you get that overall confidence from the population. On Monday when I goes down, all man get for children house, mommy and papa, their own responsibility that because not forget say when you go outside on Monday. Every military where they and civil, if he shoot you, because he want to say you feel say an amber boy that way, he don't shoot you. So all these things they be very, very important. They be very, very necessary for we to understand. Say, La Republic du Cameroon, it already make the game plan for try to defeat our communities. Now, make I play this one from Yaounde in the next 5 minutes. Make una understand, una fight as for down. More understand the new way where La Republic be frustrated. For sure, I don't already win. So they don't take some person now. They make it do audio. Then they record them. Then my country people can put in voice. They talk to me. They kill all now. Why? Because Cameroon be frustrated. Because I don't defeat them. So now they vex. They say, oh, na so. They don't go bring that population. where they feel say they being hurt by the crisis, for come make they say they want touch people, they will talk conscience talk. So una go listen very attentively for this small game where Prime Minister John Gute, my country people, and one of their agents for down the player. When I go analyze them, when I go see them, so I don't win the war, and we'll go back to make sure say we respect society. No more kidnapping. Instead, when you be fighter, they kidnap any person, you never trace the place, you go bring the person back for a house. If the family dash you 10,000, you take them. If they dash you 1,000, you go down with your 2 food, you take them. Not say, as you go down, you take them, that family pray for you. Every minute you shoot you bullet, you not go enter. So we get for know say all these aspects and be very, 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 very important. Civilian consideration. Now, America don't use and win war for all place, or it don't even come up for the satisfactorily. So we must get this particular aspect inside what fighters are brave. It be 100% important. Now, I can't play that video where I will analyze Yaounde, or we will understand which side people don't be frustrated. Might just bring the video very quickly, and I will start show the video, then I will make sure say, 1 minute, might just do them very quickly, okay? Might see where to go on. Very good. Good. So now the video this, it come up for which side? It come up for DDR. Now Cameroon government get that center, now they get that Facebook page. Then they go to small mafia. See how they put the door? You see how the Cameroon government door? Now I turn and say, no man of that government where they find. They go DDR, where DDR Cameroon, they go bring video, the plan where they talk about the key Amba fighters. One Amba fighters they enjoy, like say, now some neutral person talk. If a neutral person talk, why Cameroon government go put them for your own page, for a DDR page? So now listen to the video, more analyze them together. As you join, you share extensively. Now the video that.
Government don't compensate them, they get fined, they get one. Now so government don't give them jobs and go up estimate them. Government never concentrate, now go say that 1,000 of people then. That 1,000 of people the way they don't lose their job, they will see say no don't they do nothing. Other people will tick off when they will see say no do nothing. Now so many they do and the Amba boy they never know something. We owe them nothing. What they owe us the responsibility to bring back this country in order. We don't have any responsibility to give them anything. This government they will know say we owe them nothing. Now a responsibility for them for say to bring back peace back for this country. They're going to do everything back for peace back with their destroy. None of us will compensate them because they don't drop their weapons. What's all this? What about those they destroy? What about the lives they have destroyed? What about those poor? What about those who left children behind? These things are not going to be, these are not going to be in any kind of way. We will run the wrong, I'm about to run more businesses. We don't come to all see that why this on your day. We did struggle up and down in the worker. Coronavirus don't come, we don't pay lock places. We pay us and we carry our body, move over to the country. They say, if they don't want to drop their weapon, anyone want to drop their weapon, we will propose that thing for them. Now when you drop your weapon, we the key. Yes. When you drop their weapon, we will propose that thing for them.
Listen and share.
country for them. Today, on the 7th of May 2020, and one individual, random person for Cameroon, they don't just record this video. It's enough for me. And I agree with when he talk 100%.
Good.
Many people then, including myself, who don't focus on the disarmament, de-radicalization, and reintegration.
Good. Now my country people that he say I agree with the man 100%. I don't want to play the video me finish. I want to hear a voice. He claims say now some random person, not be random person record and send for you. If random person record and send for you, my countryman, how you do go for DDR page? Now DDR this. So Cameroon government it is shown very clearly saying applaud this from Cameroon government. Now DDR page. Now what happen? The Cameroon government feel say smart. Now they treat that way they plan for invoke pity. So that mean community see them like say now Amber boys and they on the fault. You see how dishonest Cameroon government they mommy and papa. That's what they manipulate you now. Talk say now we Amber boys them. Now we will bring disorder for Cameroon. Can you imagine? Disorder when a poor BISS become out Côte d'Ivoire. He can reach for airport, he not even reach for house. He take paper, he read and he declare war for the whole southern zone and northern zone. Send all military for there. They go start kill people. Time when Cameroon government go burn Kembon, he burn Kwakwa, he do this, he burn outside, kill all man for daddy. Roots are Amber boys every day. Now because the boys they say and say we no day, they don't burn their houses, send them for bushes, kill their family members. Then too they say they want to defend themselves. If find how when I for bush, when I the year how Cameroon government John Gute prime minister and breaking this from Yaounde. They don't connect with my country people. They take one person. Yes, he talk good English. Buahaha. He pronounce them very well. When a person work for inside their ministry, he do the video fine. Then country people can claim say na Cameroonian don't do random video send them for you. So they do random videos now, then they go very Cameroon government where you want inform me say send this thing to the prime minister, do this thing. You now go put up for DDR Center, their own Facebook page. So now say so mommy, una get for no say these people them they try to convince una for capture our slaves. So they will bring fake Amber boys and they can harass una for society. So that when I hate the real Amber boys and because when Amber boys they can't even know who be who. So now why that why I talk about Amazonian fighters they say we not get to remain consistent on showing mommy and papa them this love. Very, very important aspect. Now that remain consistent in showing mommy and papa them this excellent love. Now the only problem they don't get enough for the revolution. So I don't see the manipulation where Yaounde the player. Because Yaounde know very well, say they don't lost the war. Now they say, oh, Amber fighters they enjoy. They enjoy for outside. They want make Amber be like say, oh, maybe the fighters they enjoy stay civilians they vex. No enjoyment not there for day. Military that they sexually harass that boy them. The boy they need to chop fine. The only time they chop fine, I tell they want make video post on for Facebook. Tell they say, me they do the life of ex-Amber fighters in DDR Center. Me be 24/7. Every day move see them. When they sleep, move inside they sleep. Criminals. Big one. Cameroon government feel say about get sense. So now the thing don't have for the no Amber fighters. Not everything for your life say won't drop any weapon. We got to get no weapons for defend homeland. Cameroon already finish money not then. Now even COVID-19 not can help them small for get assistance. They will already be completely broke. So all we must make sure say we remain on this path for educate our people. Now, one thing they will therefore understand, how we therefore mobilize resources for defend ourselves and for win the war. It brings me to this very important aspect for this Grand Zero unity, where all the soldiers of the ground, they will be loyal to the Amazonian people. Whether you be which fighter, you fight for which camp, you fight for which one, we got to harmonize. We bring all men together on the ground, because if we not do and so, we will continuously get confusion and the Republic will easily come into our midst. All men will get on the ground. You got to dissolve your identity. You got to pay allegiance to only the flag, not to a human being. Revolution is not to be run on tribal lines and perspectives, the way they don't make sense or ideology be attached to particular people. Take for example, mommy and papa. Once we coordinate, all man for grand come together. I'm not talking about one thing Ambazonian people. Only una 30, una 50, 100, una feel harmonized ground zero. Where any man want to hegemony on the ground, it will be completely collapsed. So we got to understand this. This one not before challenge any man authority, not before fight any Ambazonian way don't fight for the revolution. Now for make people understand, say revolution must get central coordination. All we got to collapse our identity, not bear no name, whether not weighty whatsoever. Come as an Ambazonian fighter, then identify yourself as such and get the sponsorship from the Ambazonian people. Not be any 1 minute, please, ladies and gentlemen. Brian.
Hey,
what's up, bro?
All right, yeah, they're getting ready to start. Send me all the That's not good.
I didn't get you.
I need the subscription price is like $9.99 for the month or whatever.
$9.99. I sent you some money yesterday. Did you see?
Yeah.
Okay, just I'm doing a show now. Can you just call me like in 20 minutes?
No problem. I'll send you a message to WhatsApp.
Oh, please go ahead. Yeah, so, but they're starting the work now. Hello?
Yeah, I'll send you a message to WhatsApp.
All right, that's okay. So as I be talk, mommy and papa them, all we get to know this one very well. We get to come together. Ambazonian, what Ambazonian need and now. My tell you the truth. We not going to discard no more. We don't fight before on the ground, but we got to make sure say they identify themselves. They be unified, and not say this one will come as a very big blow for people that get self-interest. Because any Ambazonian where he like independence, he not go mind if they fight as a unity. Not mean I say all they can stay for one place. It mean I say it go be general. Any place where they you identify yourself as an Ambazonian element of Ambazonian National Army. Cameroon the fight say Minister of Defense get own military. Issa Chuma get own military. Jongu get own soldier. The other one for the BLM Porter so get own soldier. Paul Elonga get own soldier. Oh Nyandi Fandi Maxa get own soldier. Oh Kabaye get own soldier. All Cameroon military now one, but they fight now for Cameroon. So we will get our own Ambazonian National Army, maybe and now I will talk federal army from Port de Someone put our national army. All we, whether now the controller more, one A, B or zero will respect whether they get the procedure, whether they know the procedure where they will control the army. This one I went to what we get for those Ambazonian people. No particular interest. Once we do and so, we could already stop all this infighting. If we get one army, what we fight for one name, one are the commander now who, we never get situation for Bui, where they talk say you must live here. When we be create county by county, it not been meant for fight each other. It been meant for harmonize finance and for bring the forces and make they coordinate from their other areas. But now because they don't politicize them, we see and so we have to move to another era. It's like when you go from 5, you come out, you pass GCE, you go outside, you go lower seat or from 6. So this particular issue be very, very, very important. So we all, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, it will be now a tough battle, but it not will last. Because the Ambazonian people then, now then they determine through their finances, through their contributions. So fighters are on the ground, they get to know say, this money it come now from the Ambazonian people, not from Dr. ZWXYZ or from Eric Tato or Mark Barretta. Now Ambazonian people they contribute for the war, irrespective of the group where they. So once we collapse group affiliation, we don't get all this politics. Now politics, so man is saying of the government, but it work exactly like government. It address the nation. It do this. All will not run government. And for we for be able to move further, may I talk to one very clearly. I never fight no man when you fight the idea because anyone that fight the idea already be demonized by the republic. Demonized either directly or indirectly. Because we need a strong central force for be able to defeat the Republic of Cameroon. The fighters will be educated. We will Zoom call our commanders and we give them directives on how to make sure say we cannot abuse communities. That way, listen, if we get a military, when our military, if we get crime for some place, We will not say no, we will do them. We feel that God will military for arrest the body, they do that kind of thing. Now we'll be scattered all over. But we need people, they will need a military where each man get a magical number. Each man get a uniform. When you want to go for guerrilla attack, you move uniform. When you want to do social media parade for show the world, so get military, you wear uniform. Now, Ambazonian, they don't already get a central processing unit because we don't already get the capacity. Because as Ambazonian people, we understand our strength. I talk very clearly, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. We go continue on the ground for fight embezzlement. In the days ahead, when I will see everything that will happen, we wait till it all happen where we don't talk all this way about money we lost for this struggle. So this one will act as a strong code for anybody to think say it won't make so for this struggle. It won't ever happen again. But why would you think about this one when you go on the ground? The most essential thing I say, we get to come together for ground. Fighters on the ground, listen to me. Not pay allegiance to no human being. Pay allegiance to the Ambazonian people. Now, people in that way, you owe them any allegiance. Any allegiance you owe the Ambazonian people. You don't owe Eric Tato no good money. You owe now the Ambazonian people where Eric Tato are part of the Ambazonian people. The Eric Tato you talk for Facebook, he want to sponsor you. If you can use now not for talk for Facebook, then Ambazonian people they put money for them based on what they believe. So now we will get a central collecting pot where all we will therefore come together. Yes, if we take Ambazonian National Army, ANA is the best. Now, if some person can insist, oh, what thing I didn't name, no. Any name will not be in existence for we to move forward and for avoid the politics. All man for divorce itself from his name. If we maintain your group identity, but for ground zero, we'll get one fighting force and then we'll get a commander, maybe for diaspora, if it be for USA, if it be for Europe, and so on. As Eric Tato, I will remain for the position for neutral activist. I don't want to be commander for nothing. I don't want to run nothing. I want control for preach for our people, make them get the ideas on how the revolution will be run. We all must know, say, that the time you will stand firm against the politicians in this revolution. No way, no way, somebody tell me, say, in the fight for liberate Ambazonia, then he hear about the idea of a national army where it will give more strength for Ambazonia, then he start fight the idea. Means that person not the normal. Means that he got ulterior motives. Means that the things on different things will do with the military after we will get independence. But for we will be able to make sure say Ambazonia no get chaos and the international community will respect we will form a national army. I stand firmly on equivocal and I talk as a matter of confidence say this procedure it will be made by the Ambazonian people. Whether it's for which group, on X, Y, Z, and so on, you not big past Ambazonian people. This one I fact. We not ever get fight for Kugwe because all my go for Kugwe, it go to coordinate. It go be in one army. You know, come say it be commando, or it be bush hunter, or it be bush pepper, or it be commander this or this camp, or it be red dragon this, or it be battalion of this, or mbu this. It not will happen again. You will only get a name, the 22nd Infantry Battalion of the Ambazonian National Army, the 6th Infantry District of the Ambazonian National Army. So all man will give wait till get and they go end our national army, and then no man will get monopoly. See, matter one thing. You know why we all the people that create groups left guys, you know one army because now the only opportunity we put the fit for diaspora. I will talk them very clean because once we get a national army, all we get it together. Me say all money for the Ambazonian people to go for one area for we forgive the national army. Therefore, no leader no can claim say give me this. I want to send 10,000 to buy bullet or I want to send this. So the money not be you but how Minister of Defense. The Uko say don't authorize money. You know, money will be authorized by the central treasury, then they disburse them for the procurement officers. Then you are then in charge of defense. You give recommendations for which way we go procure them. So we will know this fact. All we get for know this fact. Somebody they say me that form army. That not gonna form any army. That already act as a central reservoir. Now, but not put to form the army. And they will find out what I choose now say, me na Dr. Cho be the leader for the army, or me na Kwanga be the leader for the army, or me na Mark Barretta be the leader for the army, or na whosoever, it not concern me. It will be a collective decision based on the expertise. But we almost know one thing. Whether these people, the way they call themselves frontline leaders or not, or all these other activities that they make noise from Jerusalem to Jericho, whether they accept the idea or not, will not be some imposition. Now, we are Amazonian people because now we not get money. Now, we to come together and say, okay, we 100. I don't know the truth here. See, I don't know the truth, right? If we not come together only 100, if you come together 100 and put them together, we not just get 100 boys from Northern Zone, 100 for Southern Zone. All these other people they make noise, they don't talk again. They don't talk again. All Mando AK, then will come for can lead the army. We almost know. Say, now politics don't delay we for the revolution. Now politics don't delay we for the revolution. And why have we concentrated the last months, they fight corruption, when I say I don't pay off. Now all social media, they fight, all man don't know, the case will go on. In the days ahead, people will start receive someone from court. Yes, I think tell now. So we don't talk about we say, would they quiet, or would they fear? No. And the fact of the fight corruption for my trip to Boya, not be any visa for someone who say, if you do it all wrong to not go fight. No. As an independent activist, you need support that from the few genuine people, not be for some calm. Every time they not join you because they can't cause you on social media. Every time they not stop or talk on the Facebook page because they can't cause you on social media. Every time they don't build the credibility. And the credibility be given to him by the Ambazonian people. So, you know, we can't talk, say, me go this side, go do this, go do this. No. We think about the perspective for the Ambazonian people. We all must remain very, very, very firm. We must remain very firm. When some person can ask and say, Eric Tato, you promoted my trip to Boya. What is the result? Now, only my trip to Boya, don't be program where they don't promote and way, it not get result. Many things don't come out, it not get result. We don't want to call the name. People don't change from one name for phrase form to T for Saturday day today. But at least every time one day, now for my trip to Boya, don't fail. It don't come for come. Debunk them very strongly. Your own the way don't do them. What's the result? Why not debunk them? So you cannot be better than somebody who saw a mistake in what he supported and he came and condemned it to be able to correct. Now some other people they say, oh, Eric Tato, you support Sisiku, why not support Bonds? Why not support this? Simple answer. I support Sisiku 100%. Because as president of Ambazonia, I respect him. Say now he declare independence, he did jail because of the independence, he stand for the independence. So, as a prisoner of war and as the leader of the revolution, I got for supporting. But not mean I say, if he bring manifesto or things that are not clear for me, I'll go support them. I don't talk say, okay, it be good for we for get me for the support for the bonds. But not expect me for go endorse bonds 100% because I don't know the content for the bonds. Nothing has ever been explained. I don't know nothing. So, all when I get for know that very well. And now one thing I was shown, I say, my support, it be based on principles. It not be based on love or tribalism or anything, or nepotism or in exchange of any favor. It don't be based on my principles and the ideologies where they in place. So Mr. Mano can't talk say, you be support Sako and so on because of this. All those small conspiracies, they need to work with me. All manga for understand that one. This is the time for you all to come together. Ambazonian people, I need to talk about the leaders of diaspora. You, the Ambazonian people, now come together, now put money for one place where we will take and we'll change the face of this revolution. All the contribution for year, for day. Now, where the people they use them for thief? All we must know. Which leader they will if you can swear say no I chop from $1 or some place. Which leader? Me have to swear. Which leader have to swear? Say no I take $1 so chop. But you get people the way they put money for the revolution. All we will have to stand firm. When someone say why you support that? Why I not support that? Why not support that? Because that be the most transparent platform. Wait till today, till tomorrow, I'll tell all man say, all man go and put your name there and register. Because now that will push the revolution to a very excellent end. That is not politics. If, okay, man just talk to one. If any man want to support a project, right, make a me be clear, me they contribute to see the amount. Make a me a clear to see the amount. So we all must program for no say. You have a should say another and say, listen. Now every time you face this, if I be talk with Max, where you don't know me, you want to support man where you see his face, even if you don't like him, or you go to support Max person. That's the question you have to ask. So the fund drive them. One day where every time you see his face, one day all the rest of them are fake profiles. You need to see them. You don't know what will happen there. So there's a difference between Eric Tato, the activist talking like this, and another person will create an Eric Tato account where he not get face. So those things I can't support what I don't know. So me don't want to tell me say, oh, why don't you align under Sisiku? Why don't you align under Ayaba? Why don't you do that and so on and so forth? Listen, I get a principle as a man. I'm not stooge to nobody anywhere on earth. It has not happened. It will never happen. Me that want to be very clear for any story the way they clear for any leader. I will not align with Sisiku. I will not align with Ayaba. I will not align with Sako. I will not align with anybody, but I will align with the ideologies and strategies that will work to liberate Ambazonia. So I align with the people the way they start. I support Seko because if the independence, it never ever waver. No matter the conspiracy. Now whether I become powerful, can't defend you. But the point of misinterpret them, what is my business? I'm working for the revolution and for God. So not tell me say when Ayaba do what's right, you come and support it. That's how we're going to be working. That's how we're going to be working. So all of us will get to be very, 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 very straight on these aspects. So not tell no man say why you not support Sisiku. No, I not get for support a project why not get an insight of the project. Listen to me. I am a market. You are the seller. You have to come and sell to me. I don't have nothing to sell to you. So that's the point. That's the point. The market does not go to the seller. The seller comes to the market. That is how it's going to be. So all we get for remember one thing. Say these principles they get for as a matter of fact hold our revolution together. I want to still repeat. If you are a surrogate to any of these leaders in the diaspora, I am not. I have not been, I will never be. I will support my trip to Boya because the ideology was well sold to me. And who else can be most objective and credible if you support something that didn't work and you come out to condemn it? There's only one activist that has done that, and that is Eric Tato. The rest of you have supported, we can name them. You have supported this, that, and you are in a new project. You are not talking what has happened in the other projects. The same with those who have decided to remain. Let me just put it short and simple, right? Short and simple. For those who have decided to remain a Sako surrogate, you supported my trip to Boya. It failed. You came out and you are instead defending it. You have not come to condemn it. Even with documents, you have not questioned where 811,000 plus went without guns on the ground. You have never come to question it. Now they brought they have brought many. Sako brought many things after that. They have raised men. They have done many fundraisers, Berlin and so on. All those monies have disappeared. The recent one is the Amber World Drive that no money came in, but it was declared. They have not raised anything. As I speak with you, people that have given money to the Amber World Drive, it's not up to $2,800 from the last figures that I checked with somebody inside. It's not to $2,800. But that money will still disappear. None of those activists can come out to talk because they have made themselves slaves to that group. But I can come out because I'm an independent person. Now go to you, Dr. Cho Ayaba. You had Chang Shus. You had Pache. You had the recent one was what? Before this TTOF that came. There was something just recently. You have Nsala, Law, what, and so on. You have had many projects. All those things, they have moved from one stage to another. We have not known what has happened with the others. But yet, there is no explanation, and those other activists are still there clapping. What should I do? I cannot come and support you because you think that the same wrong. The issue with Matrikba is that it was so expansive. It was huge. And that you, Dr. Cho, you even tried and you bought some guns that we saw. That's why we can applaud you for that. So don't tell me that this one you're supporting this. All of you people have supported more things that have failed than Eric Tato. All of you on social media. I've supported one project that didn't work and I nursed the courage to come and condemn the project. So all of us have to stay very, very firm. All of us have to stay very, very firm. Nobody is going to convince me to join any group. I fight for the Ambazonian people. When I was hitting on Sako, his soldiers were insulting me. I did not waver, I did not change. It's not today. They saw pins. Somebody has just mentioned pins there. You cannot ask me to support projects. I even bought pins. I promoted it because I saw the guns that you bought. What else you want me to do? To cut my head and give you, before you know this guy has given you a bit of support? You cannot take all of me. I have to keep myself together. There was contender first. What has happened with all of those money? As much as my trip to Boya failed, other projects also failed. But my trip to Boya is expansive because I saw the credit cards. They were swapping it everywhere in Maryland. I saw it. And the Sako soldiers can insult me till today, till tomorrow. I have my facts. You, the Ayaba soldiers, you can insult me. I am not in contention or in a war with any of those soldiers. I will not reply to them. I will make sure that I stay firm because this is a war that matters for the Ambazonian people. It is not any of you that is going to take us to Boya. It is God and all of us, our collective effort. And we will not be collective in our effort by continuously supporting thieves. We will not continuously support dictators as well. So anywhere that is bad, and it should be named and shamed, and it should be changed. That is how we're going to go forward. So there is no way that you can tell me that I should come and stand for so. I have never stood for Sisiku. I have stood for his ideology. And I continue to stand because from my checks and balances in the jails, he has never changed. And that's why he remains one of the most favorite leaders in this revolution. So nobody should tell me that you supported my people, but he failed. No, I use my platform to raise money. I've raised money even for Kwanga. So nobody should come and tell me that, because that is the reason why some of the ADF surrogates have come online. They're trying to insult Eric Tato. Because I have vehemently told them, both in public and on private calls, that I cannot join any group. That is my stand. I will not, it will never happen. But if Dr. Cho comes with a strategy that is appealing to the Ambazonian people, I will support it 1,000,000,000%. That should be known, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. All of us must continuously remain very, very, very strong. This is the way the war is fought. We must know that. I mean, activists should not be making noise online every day without contributions. We should put a small fund, activist fund, where we want to send 1,000, because they make noise every time. You don't see where they contribute. They only wait for people to donate, then they take the money and eat. That's not how it's supposed to work. Let us all come as activists. We're like 10, 20 of us making noise online. Let's, every month or in 2 months, let's put $1,000. Support our people. Or buy guns. You don't just come and make noise on air. I used to buy guns here. Who saw you buying the guns? So all of us must remain firm. We must remain strong. We remain consistent. That is what is very, very, very important. We must remain strong. Nobody is going to corrupt Eric Tato. Nobody. I will not, and I will never, ever belong to a group. I will belong and remain with the Ambazonian people, and that is what is my objective. Nobody is going to change that. No amount of insult on social media will change me from that. I will support any leader who is gearing towards unity on the ground, because what we want now is a national army. That's a fact. It's a national army. We must all remain very, very strong as a people. Let me say this very clearly, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. You see all that story about your days are numbered, you're under the boss. Those things have disappeared because they have understood that the more they use your days are numbered and you're under the boss, I'm instead going from the boss to the skyscraper. Yes, that's how God designed it. All of us must know there are things that cannot work with some people. There are some people that you can't defeat, that are anointed. One of those kind of persons is Eric Tato. I say it without blinking, without fear or favor. We, the Ambazonian people, will come together. We'll put our money in one basket. I put my money in that. And I recommend it strongly for all of us to come there, because that is a society. That is where we can support anything, any project that is legally binding on the revolution. So, Mommy and Papa, me all will know, say independence already come. In the days ahead, we will get the national army. We will change the game. We will fight all man, whether you don't be in which name, I dey pray and I dey beg, say, collapse your name. This one, listen, matter I want thing, listen very attentively. This one not be appeal for diaspora, for collapse names on the ground. Now appeal for you, fight away the watch me now, because diaspora no say, now that name, where they use them for chop from the back. But once that name become one, nobody's going to steal again. You ever ask yourself, say, why do I get much contact with all generals on the ground, all fighters? Why this I never talk say I own your group? But if I need to do things I do them. Why this I never ask somebody say, give me money, I give you fighter. But I do my own, not be so. Because now small sense. You got to use them to work out all these things. So we get the potential. All of us get the potential. All man therefore know say we don't already win the fight. Listen, my turn on one thing, and my remind for the ST talk for you very clearly. Say me, my perspective. Sometimes they join the IG. My perspective for the IG. I know that one IG. I want to know the IG one because I follow a legal documents. I follow a legal document. I want to answer that person make a statement. Go. I follow the IG way. It's there for State Department where America recognize them. And if you know one way they talk about for WhatsApp group, I know there for that kind of thing. I know that kind of thing. Now the one that I recognize. I recognize that group the way they did for State Department, where they quote them internationally. So who put the one clean? Those ones are very important for now for me. Wait will be important for me now Grand Zero now. Where all the fight and dissolve the names, not ban, not talk say with this or that. Once you do it, you go see and say all the people for diaspora will stop the politics. They fight saying that they defend you. They fight because they want money for themselves. But once groups they stop for B, when I come and get one army, Ambassador National Army, and now all the people they were from Norway to Maryland or to Holland to South Africa to Belgium to anywhere where they did, they will become completely redundant and they will work according to the people that perspective. So the only point they give them oxygen for continue with the full our people, for the behavior they be lords them over our people, now for ground. Now for ground. So all of us must understand one thing. Ground zero therefore stand very, very firm. Decide now, because now is the time. Now we all must delete all the names that will be affiliated to groups. We need one name for Ambazonia. One name. That one will change the game. Then the people now will fit talk say, okay, this man will coordinate, this man will coordinate. Those people they not get money. Those groups they not get money past the one Ambazonia. Now the whole Ambazonia get money past those people. So me some man she done for your own small type gonna talk say make community Ambazonia can't join in. No, community not fit join you. Now you can't join community. You don't see say meeting, you come and go join one man. Now one man you can't join meeting, true or false. The Ambazonia again a meeting, a group of people, a community. You are again for which group? Now you can't join Ambazonia people, not be Ambazonia people go join. So Mr. Mano can talk say, oh this, that. Listen, matter one thing. We all must accept so we don't make tremendous mistakes in the past. And as I stand now, any man you listen to me, I feel assure you say, this initiative with the blessing of God and the support of the Ambassador people and the genuine people, all of us will go through this and will finally make our way to good. Now is the time. I want to thank everybody listening to the show. I want to be brief. I'm not take no calls today. I'm going to talk say, we will not say they will continue for fight. I'm not going to fight no man. We will do it, we will do it right. Change the perspective. Fight as a need for the chop. Fight as a need small allowance. Fight as a need for coordinate themselves. They need phones and for walking, talking, for call each place before they go. We need all of that. Once that is done, the perspective already changed. I'm not tell you very clearly. Look, any man waiting for here, they oppose the idea for a national army. Where they say united we stand, divided we fall. Any man they oppose that idea, trust me. Forget say they want me to talk on behalf of a group. Those people they talk on behalf of La République du Cameroon. Clean and clear. Now, maybe we'll get them very clear and make all will know one thing. We'll put hashtag ANA, Ambazonian Federal National Army. Hashtag Ambazonian National Army. Anybody watch me? If you be in support of the National Army, type Ambazonian National Army, ANA. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All Anna join. We'll type, we'll listen one, this thing. We'll type Ambazonian National Army. All my listen. Now you go dissolve all the good politics. Fight at the ground and then they take the bullet. Put another sleep of good bed for Europe, sleep of good bed for America, sleep of good bed elsewhere. Then they can't make they say that they control fight at them. So we all must be very straight. We must be forward and very simple. All right. So we'll go on. Yes. Thank you. All should come as one. That is how we're going to work, and this one will change the game. No politics, nothing. That's how we're going to go going forward. So the only way for liberate our country is the National Army. So some people say you said country by country, nothing else. Stop. Why should you suddenly change? Well, I don't really answer that question. I'm not thinking say I answer that question because I just distraction. Everything is according to plan in God's time. So no matter the noise you make, all man don't change from one procedure to another. Not be every time to remain for one place. After all, the Bible talk and even the world knows that the only permanent thing in life is change. So let's type Anna. Let's type Anna. Everybody Anna. And I encourage all my watch this show. Would they over 1.2 people in our thousands who watch this show? Maybe we go after this, we'll go for the dark website. Everybody just register, commit. Just put your name, they put your nickname, get your receipt, and keep them because we will change the face of the revolution completely. Where no man will be able to touch $1. So thank you so much. I see all money type Ambazonian National Army. Ambazonian National Army. That is the way forward. We got to start because politics, it will continue for the revolution if we not bring Ground Zero into a united front. So I don't think I know take call. I don't know when I talk say I need to take call. I just pray send me some followers and make the try for respect them. Now that is exactly. Oh, some person might take call. Listen, okay, I'll take call. Thank you. All right, I'll take few calls. Hello. 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 Okay, we'll miss that. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you. All of you typing Ambazonian Army. Excellent. Everybody. Okay, we'll take this caller. Hello. 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 I'll miss that caller. Give him a call. Yes. So that's the way forward. We need the Ambazonian National Army. There is no infighting that is coming. Those who are going to be fighting, they are going to write on social media condemning the La Republic. We will not answer them, we'll ignore them, but they will be surprised when the Ambazonian people will have formed their army. The army is for the country, it's not for an individual. Ambazonian National Army. So why would they be infighting when people are instead proposing that we should come together? Why should you fight? Why should you fight the National Army? That's the question I want to ask you. Thank you so much. Hello? Hello? Okay, please. I know that caller, you don't call again, change your location. Let's take another caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Mr. Harry.
Go ahead, I'm getting you. 5 on 5.
Yes. I would like to say that as you do your live show, I want to thank you for the good work you're doing. While you talk about the formation of the National Army, also be thinking on how you're going to coordinate these boys on ground. One of the problems they have down here is that everyone, most of them have already derailed from concentrating on getting chicken change from locals and putting in their pockets. So that is why you see that even the groups that were all together in one place have broken up into small groups. When they get up in the morning, they just move about, going from one place to the next.
Okay, let me just tell you the procedure. I think I've had your suggestion. Let me take this other caller, then I'll answer you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay. Hello. Hello. Yes, please go ahead. 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Well, my first thing I'll first start for tongue, I say, I believe things really change. Those that come as the revolution in big concern. Any man we don't follow the revolution very well. So on top and they go on, they don't need for the go on. Because when change come, now when they don't see and say they own strategy in the go. Truly. We the people in the different ground zero. When would the see change and come and would the see say true the change and bring future will be happy. For example, I take my time to follow Tapam Ipo for that last this thing we make and be very disappointed. In the sense it did like the show, they honor for make clearance and but it didn't for make a like to get more that would bring more problem because what tell me I realize that inside dinner like an attack. When we have expect of a year, no to have a year. But nevertheless, the worst part of the dinner, that part for embezzlement, when we talk say you bring initiative for county by county, don't live by everybody attack embezzlement. It therefore means say for ye and people in the revolution they look and they say, we need money way, it for Sakumi going even.
No, my just answer you 1 minute. Don't worry about that. Sir, those guys, the way they make noise, when they clap, that way they attack the embezzlement. Then when they see answer, they go for salary, they also affect their interest. They go bring different talks, say, oh, that will be you county by county, go attack the embezzlement. You know why? The point I say they just be bipolar. They don't know till they talk because if you support some man, you clap for some man, you say, you can't talk about your show, say you endorse, you say, oh, this man don't fight the corruption, you'll be very happy. You clap for you, you share a post, but that way don't talk for talk something, don't say it will affect you. You go start talking, they say, you won't condemn me. You're not going to worry about those kind of people. So, I mean, nobody any discussion will forget about those kind of people. They need to exist to me. And everyone those kind of names them for this show. Yes.
Another thing where everyone talks now say, if they look and find the highest persuasion to contribute money, the other people they for ground zero. Now the forum where when I tell you don't come start raise money. And when you bring some all man they see how they use the money and then accountability they come. So the only forum where I don't see for the even gather money for diaspora. They send them for ground zero, say they buy only weapons, they forget about even the people. What just see for recent, how much you send them for how much you don't send them for other counties and for rob them for what they don't face and for problem don't happen. Then they only talk that they gather money for weapons. They feel say when weapons they go on. What about just for which they buy the material they send them for refugee camp? They think say weapons they might already when they find one they already and then they concentrate there. So at least when they talk sometimes, they need for she don't sometimes they take water, but this person, the initiative bringer and the way they do them,
Thank you, bro. More take another caller. Thank you so much. We will talk after backstage. All right. So the other first. Okay, more take the other caller. All right. Oh, I lost that caller. So let me say this very clearly. Say they say some people are there without fingers and so on. We feel sorry for them, but that is part of the war. There is nothing much we can do. We can talk about that after the independence. So for now, I have nothing to say. So every step on the way is necessary depending on the strategy on the ground. So I'm not afraid, and I don't think that I should be afraid. So let me go further to saying that like the first caller called and said they need coordination. Yes, there's going to be coordination because we're going to start it from somewhere, and the others will join. Everybody who has a group will respect you, and we think that all of us should come together. That is a grand fight. We have to dissolve all the names. We know it's very difficult. Some people will start saying that, oh, we want to fight this. We're not going to fight nobody, but we'll dissolve the names. I don't know why some people get so frightened. What if the names dissolve? We form a bigger army, and it is the person that you support who becomes because hello? Yes, 1 minute. Just hold the line. Let me explain something before you start talking.
I just want to contribute this national army.
Okay.
Some very good idea. At least it will cut some of those attacks. Those attacks where this group go attack this one. That one, if some village go attack some other one, that national army, they go attack that group. They will come there for make peace. So I think say that one is a very good thing. They may not make an African get supremacy over the other leaders or not leaders, or not get leaders together groups. So maybe they don't get an African group be dominant, say I want domination and make them be under me. Just as you don't talk, say the national army will be under Amazonian people, not in for this leader or this leader. I think that one of the best ideas that I don't get for this show or for this revolution since start 2016, because all that thing will be under somebody. Now it cause all this trouble, so left and right, killing this, that. So I think that's a very good idea that, you know, just give my own comment.
Thank you so much. We'll take another caller. Thank you. Okay, hello? 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 All right, we'll take 2 more callers. I'll end the show. I think the other caller, you get network issue. So, I will talk say if we get the national army, fights in all day because, for example, the national army, if you get all the leaders in, they get one figure in charge of defense, other one in charge of homeland security, other one in charge of diplomacy, one in charge of communication. So they get one central place, they collect money. So if you not be like Ayaba, but maybe some other person do it, if you like it because it is for that group, you go contribute. You not be like X, but if you like Ayaba, you contribute. So all our money will come for one pool and it will be coordinated effectively. Okay, we'll take another caller. Hello? Hello? Please. Yes, if you call, you move away from your receiver, please. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, go ahead. Your suggestion.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you. That's a very important show. This my name, Mabanga.
Okay.
The most important thing I say, that national army idea is a very good thing. Because if you look around now, the world is laugh at we. The world is laugh at we. Say, we start a revolution, we don't move into different angles. So if any international observer, we should observe we, then they see how we behave. We intend to fight ourselves. We are they do support we. They don't support we. So that idea of a national army, everybody get to come under one color. Everybody get to come under one color, under one name. Now a very brilliant idea. But for coordinate resources at the level of the diaspora, I would believe to be they form. I would propose to be they form different organs. The way to coordinate the resources, because if they put them under one group, now for the way corruption they come in.
No, you know they're under one group, right? For example, just like TTOF, they show or dark day or bonds or whatever other form they put that money, they collect that money. Then now the group of people, they not be one man. All my day for the board, now then they disburse money based on the project. As you see as a dark, take for example, right? Just will get like $5,000 for that, and then we won't go fund some project for Nigeria. Not be we disburse the money. All my day for that community go see how the money don't come out and they'll go see the result from Nigeria. Not be so. So that way corruption not go there. So I think your idea and your suggestion will be very excellent. Thank you so much. We'll take one other caller for end the show.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for supporting the idea. No, not true. Now, idea where any man will be genuine want independence, he will like her. So we will not care who they lead the army. We don't need to vet the person, make sure the person there. And whatever lead the army, the national army, the person will get, get no strength over the community, because the money where they sponsor the army, the commander from the people. You see, the money the commander from the people. So in that way, the community becomes stronger than the one. It will not be a one-man affair. So we put them very clearly. I think that is the way forward. And not be any challenge. Any man when no one dissolve a group, he get the right to do whatever he want to do. But we'll be sure say, I say majority of Amazon people will buy this idea. Hello? Yes, please.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoy your show. The idea we bring about this Amazon National Army, a good idea. But I want to ask them, when the idea will come from Amazon National Army, now we will get different people of the diaspora, we will get different leaders. When they don't even think together, how do we when the leaders of the diaspora, they come together?
Okay, ma tell you, ma answer your question. Very good question. See the issue, 1 minute. Ma answer your question. I don't understand you. Just give me a minute, ma answer your question. See, ma tell you, simple truth I say, the concern now, not be the leaders for diaspora. Get them for me, because in 10 billion years, they don't ever unite, because they don't get difference the way they be top notch. That's it. I assure you, say, even Pope plus TV Joshua not be unite the Ambazonian diaspora. I know what I tell you, because they be so embittered. And the only thing we will unite them now, say, if the national army do the function when Ambazonian put them 30, 50 Ambazonian people, they come together, they make the army start work for the Ambazonian people. They delegate somebody for the lead the army, and they will say, once the army don't be 100 for northern zone, 200 for southern zone, more people start joining. Diaspora will be useless, because all man will prefer to give money for that group they say and say get all that military, not be so. And where, will only be, I say, the simple fan, I say, they get one military, but the military will be, I say, so man get them. Whether any odd of them that they go up, come down, they don't personalize fighters. Now my fighters is, now me I get these boys. You not ever work so. I go to tell me, so the fight revolution your own army. You won't do it to the army, don't be a private property. So I think I don't answer. We'll take another caller. Thank you. All right. Next caller. Hello. Yes, thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. One, thank you very, very much for the good work we've done. Any person who deny Amazonian National Army, that means he get an interior motive behind the struggle. Because this one is a platform where you could bring all the Amber fighters then together. They would work for a single command, and they would get the interest of people they have had. For instance, if something happen for Manu, they will know exactly, say, now so and so group commit the crime, and they will know how they fit put them, they fit bring them in, question them, whether which way the crime which they accuse them for be right. But when we get that divisive rules them, when something happen with Manu, if we don't know one ATF, Natsukadev, or now Red Dragon, it be confusing. So, but this one, so at least all man would be identified under a single umbrella where it could be from my own point of view. I think that's a good point of unity. We don't need that unity, not necessarily mean that unite for up them for powers them, that for unite the fighters them. We appreciate you.
Short and simple.
The way forward. And
short and simple.
Disagree with this man, that means he get an interior motive, or he take the struggle and for fun in your pocket. So brother, would he congratulate you for this idea, and would he beg you, say, may God give you the power for push this idea down to ground zero, meaning people that understand the uniqueness of this national army.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you so much. All right, we'll take another caller. Hello? All right, we don't miss that caller. So we'll take 2 or 3 more callers, then we'll end the show. I think the truth is, no, any genuine Ambazonian, we don't really see change, and we don't see the victory they come, because if we get our national army, we bring all these our boys in together. If we get them 100, the station for some place. You don't know the area where they'll come out once in a while. You can do that small short 2, 3, 4 minute nice video to put up in the international community, from the international community. This is the military of the Ambazonian people. Now, we'll take this caller. Hello? Yes, please.
Yeah, Eric, I beg, give me 2 minutes here, timely.
Okay, go ahead.
My brother, I greet you, I appreciate you. I don't always follow your show, you know it. I don't always tell you, say, because of this ADF issue, when I would ever project and they need the opportunity for Sako and Chris Aaron to always go for that other independent soldiers. Tell them something where they always go after ATF forces, they play their games. I want to beg you, say, today we already reached the climax. Now my best show is today. And any man when he go against this year, go against this national army, just as you talk, now you know what he find. Now, I want just like go into your private life. I will get problem with you because you did in the position where you don't always be as Tom and Jerry. Where you and Mark be there. Not your fault. It's because you are genuine. I will be jealous of you personally. No, you don't always worship her, but I want to tell you, say, take care. Because you the succeed. We don't give you like that same opportunity if they we. I will Amazon knows you very well. I will know all of you now. Place with Eric and Mark Barita, they know the ever. Eric, I beg, focus for this good work. We need this national army. Thank you.
Oh, God bless you. Okay, we'll take another caller. Yes, what's up? Go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Hello? Yes, please.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Eritaga.
Please, go ahead.
Yes, this idea about the Amazon.
Hey, come on, buddy.
That is the best idea, 100%. 100%.
My kid brother is right here. You see him? That's the man who gives me the strength. Go ahead, yes. Please, there's noise. Come on. Go ahead, boy. I get you. Go ahead. Sure. No, go upstairs.
Organize themselves, be united before anything will take on. Not only they feel united themselves, not this one. So if this Ganzero, all the Amazonian fighters, they call themselves, see how to come together, talk together, unite themselves. This one must normally submit to them. Because of them being Ganzero, not them decide to fight.
Thank you so much. Very good. We'll take another caller. Thank you. Okay, another caller. Hello? Hello? Done. I don't miss that caller. So we'll take 2 more calls. Hello? All right. All right. We'll take this one. Hello? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes. Yes, please.
Very great show. A very, very great show. I must appreciate.
Thank you.
Just 2 tough points to make. One, a national army does not replace county by county, and you don't mean say county by county also. In fact, the national army will act on top the burden of the county by county, because when the county forces they start to sweep from one county to other to clear the enemy, you will need some people for back for actually run the territory, for maintain law and order, for re-establish administration and for take care and for defend. It's just like for America, you get a better army, but you also get, each state get their own police and so on. So it is actually act on top county by county. So it makes no sense to say county by county like failure, not lie. Actually, the national army, now the best idea we did, and I will bet say, me somebody don't distract you, me somebody don't shoot you from this idea. In fact, last year, when we did do diaspora for ground zero for Germany, we not begin the power for project this idea. But when you praise him, God inspire somebody, make it do them. So it come at the right time. I beg my brother, match fire, keep on push this idea with all your power. Make sure say, at the moment, don't even the accident that put I say, put actually thinking about the speed of implementation.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Another caller. Hello? Hello? Yes, go ahead. All right, we'll miss that caller. So we'll take last two calls. I mean, a lot of people they reach out a call, very, very tight lines. So I mean, Ambassador people they don't when I say don't say and say we're probably evolve, we don't get too much politics. Me as an individual, I don't do my best for fight the corruption, fight dictatorship, fight everything. I don't make myself a friend to everybody, an enemy to everybody, and that is where we remain unique. So I don't be not my friend, I don't be not my enemy. I become your friend when your ideology will be good. I become your enemy when you try to steal from the revolution. All right, so we'll take this other call. Hello? Yes, please.
Yeah, bro. Nice show, very nice show. The show was really impressive. And the ideology of the National Army, I think it is the best.
Thank you.
It is the best idea so far because what we see in diaspora is just that there are people who pay allegiance to others. And the tie to the ideology of these people in such a way that you cannot even have a simple debate with them. I think, for instance, yesterday I was discussing with somebody, but the idea he had in his mind was that everybody that the revolution needs the truth. I said, yeah, it needs the truth, but you should start by accepting the truth. If you accept the truth, then we move forward.
Yes.
And now, when people pick against the National Army, what is the again? What is the benefit? What are they hiding behind the refusal? Which means some people have made the revolution to become a money-making machine, of which they are totally against any ideology that comes out that calls for unity. I remember I said it since 2018. Even when you started this issue behind Mark Barretta, you have always been constant. You don't belong to a group. You support an initiative that is good. You don't belong to any group. So which is something that we should applaud. Because not everybody can stand and be as consistent for years as you are. Kudos, my brother.
Thank you so much. Let's take another caller. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, is it coming, Eric?
Yes, please go ahead. You're on the show. You want to be on the show?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. You are on the show.
I just want to add my voice to the voices that have spoken before.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you so much for finally getting to this point. This point where we're now at a very crucial point where we don't need for this revolution for quite a long time. Thank you for deciding to take the first step, the bold one, the courageous one, to stand for front saying time not reach for ground zero for unite. As you rightly point and say, diaspora no will ever unite. Diaspora no will ever unite. If we want reach more, and if act my voice we are on say me ground zero unite. Me unite. People the way they decide for unite for ground zero, may they unite. Because now so we go reach for ya. Otherwise we go drag for this revolution and now people there for ground zero they will suffer. Time not reach where we don't want any serving be the revolution. We don't want dictators. We don't want people who are fighting for themselves and they are camouflaging. Time not reach me any man fall for back. Unity for ground zero. Thank you very much. Your voice is powerful, is heard.
Thank you.
We are behind you. Please keep pushing.
Amen. Let's take another caller. Thank you. Another caller. Hello? Thank you. You have to move away from your receiver. Away from your receiver, please. Yes. Move away from your receiver. Oh, noise. Too much noise there. So when you want to talk, move away from your receiver. In fact, I feel so touched. The response is top. Go to your walls and make sure you write there, we need a national army. That's what we're going to start doing. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
You know why people support you today?
No.
Okay, ma put that off. Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, ma salute you first. The reason why people they support you now because of what you don't talk, and then you think the right thing. Now, you talk the truth about public confidence. Why which they actually happen for plan zero. That one are true. Which they don't happen for public confidence. I say, and that this man, that this Oliver man, that is that destroy public confidence. And a very bad thing. You tell the truth. Say if the public confidence don't be destroyed, they will not lose the battle. That's very true. That one are true. Now the way, I mean, people don't like their show today because all that truth, you know, we don't talk. The second thing, good thing we do not say, some people that they try to trap you. Maybe you act like, maybe you appear that you get problem with ADF. You navigate that one to them very well. You don't even mention their name. When you talk, you have to not mention their name. Because when you want to talk anything, you want to just mention ADF, they will try for a twist unless you get problem with them. That one are very bad. We will twist their words there. So you do it very well today. Now another one, you think, say, why some man will wait this opportunity where you start, you wait for this at this critical time where you want to hit Sako. Then the man can't hit you, can't hit you at this time. If that on eye will be really be for this revolution, why do you wait? That time where you didn't focus on the right thing, he can't hit you from behind. So that way you just ignore them. I hope you understand what I do.
Yes.
What I explain now.
Yes.
So do the show today, the way you do continue also.
Thank you. God bless you. We'll take next caller. Thank you. All right. Another caller. Hello? See, bro, you didn't move away from your receiver.
Hello?
Move away from your receiver.
Okay.
Please. Yes.
But you see it online now?
Yeah, they online. As you hear me now, so they online. So move away from your receiver. No, yes. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Go ahead now. You talk now.
Yeah. I want glad very badly, Mr. Eric, for this program. Last week, you will touch this area, and this today again, you don't perfect them. We'll be very happy. The idea of the National Army, it be perfect. And all day for support them and for stand behind you. Say the National Army, it be needed. And that is where we can get an establishment of what we are doing. Especially when it comes to Ground Zero. Because if Ground Zero no unite, we'll not get a standing army. All this were thing with the maker, so it will still fall back to zero. So I want to just thank you, and then I'll be happy the way you stand up the point, you bring her out very eloquently. Even the layman waiting for village, he don't understand you today, and all man know where to pursue him. But the one you beg you say me, you stand fine, and you continue the way you did.
Thank you.
We pray for you and we'll stand with you. Nothing will do you for this revolution.
Thank you
very much, my brother.
Motek and Yakula, God bless you more. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, I just want to thank you so much for the good work we do. And for talk say this idea we don't bring up for National Army, I shall say, now God don't give your mind. And for talk say, with the fighting we don't happen for diaspora all this while, and the struggle for 4 years. And we don't kill a lot of fighters amongst ourselves because of the fight, the infight waiting for diaspora. So, if we really want to get independent, we need a united front. United front means we gather all factors, we put on one place, start to fight from that place. No.
Yes.
They will fight for their various counties, but they will get one chain of command.
Yes.
It will be more strategic for Hitler to be hard, and it will signal for international community to say this guy will be serious.
Yes.
Because at this very stage, when any man will be sincere, they think they're like civil disobedient. No matter the number of people around die, it's still the face of the world like civil disobedience. You know, they're like war because people fight for personal interest more than they fight for achieving where they want them. And you don't start out of others. I get respect for you because when they spoil revolution as surrogacy, when people they become surrogates, they need to value the flag again, they value interest. And when you need to be surrogate, you actually criticize any man for the better good of the flag. Thank you very much.
God bless you. I feel very touched and humble. Thank you. We'll take next caller. We'll take last caller. We'll just end next 2 minutes. We'll not block no person. I think any man will give idea for it, very soon it will be completely converted when things will happen. We are not thinking we'll block any person anymore. We'll stay very focused. As a matter of fact, Tomorrow or today, I will ask me to release back all man. We don't block around 10, 15, 20 people for the page. We'll go unblock all man back. We need everybody back on board so that the message will go far away from the point of ground zero. We'll take this other caller. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Eric. I beg I want just make a small contribution for this topic for today.
Go ahead.
I mean, we don't be for this struggle now for 4 years, and over these 4 years, we don't learn some things and we the bad, and we don't learn some things and we don't do right. And if you say at time this after 4 years for us for the experiment again, we cannot keep experimenting. I believe say after the 4 years, the things that we don't learn, we will not say bad, we discard of them.
Good.
And the things that we don't learn, we feel say we keep build on, we continue to build on them. There is some way that they call us internationalization, where he means say companies the way that they do very good. The country, if he take he make a national company, that they call us internationalization, and plenty examples and they like that in the world. So my point is say the forces who will not say they don't work this all this time, and who will say they don't work well, even though they will get some mistake they don't do, and we should build on that together, make them national until we realize say that no one be national, then we discard of them. Then we will give chance for that one, they will try to make them
Good
national.
idea. Very good. 1 minute, bro. 1 minute. 1 minute. You agree with me to say 1 minute, not be experiment. You agree with me say you talk exactly the same thing way I don't talk, but you don't instead make it more explicit. If we bring these forces then together, we know them. You go argue with me to say we got to adopt a completely new name where we leave the chain of command. You agree with me for order to dissolve that politics?
I don't really care about name.
No. 1 minute, bro. Move just land. Move. Get now. Very important debate this. You see, one of the things, might tell something like 2 days ago, one of our brothers they called me, he linked me with some white guy from New York, say he want to buy Telegraph, National Telegraph. I turned down the offer. I will explain for you why. Because the person came for buy my Telegraph, buy my Facebook page, buy my website, buy my radio, everything. So now my brand that I identify with Telegraph. So you agree with me, say right? One of the reasons the way they limit amalgamation of companies now the decision for names. You see, so me all will know one thing. If we come together, I will assure you, say it only becomes a national army if it needs to bear a particular name. Because, for example, if Arike say he want me to put my name as the name of the national army, I have a chosen one name. Red Dragon, if you want a name. Any man if you want a name, we get a 10, 20, 100 forces on the ground. So for we will be able, I agree with you, say the national army, of course, it will be a conglomerate for all the fighters and we already fight all the groups them. We will see how we to harmonize them, but group them no one be harmonized. And they no one change name, definitely not be interested in the national army. No way, no the way. Some group can impose say now a name when they use them for your own political parties because all the people they run their political parties for diaspora here. So no man can impose say only name use them for a political party. I cannot tell me say man take a British Southern Cameroon resistance for talking the national army. No, we got to come together. We got to break and maybe bring one part of the names them together. Then make maybe a national army name.
Completely in agreement, Henry.
Perfect.
Shakespeare said, give a rose another name and it will smell as sweet.
Of course. Now we are talking. No. Me say you not instead understand. You not understand. No money talk about building something. We don't talk say we need a national army. We will be all the fighters. All man don't talk at the same way. Can talk. Maybe you understand differently. So we need everybody on the ground. That's why they say unity for ground zero. Diaspora not will ever unite. I don't already study this stuff for 4 years. They get extremely wild interest. All right, thank you. We'll take another caller. I think this caller don't really sharpen the whole issue. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. I think you don't talk everything. You don't really make them. He agree. Say we got to work together, but we don't need anybody forget a name like say, now my name be National Army. It's never going to work like that, you know. So all we need to come together and they can vote a name, and they don't vote a name within the names that don't exist because conspiracy will be if you choose a name or if you propose new names and then they vote and we're going to work and that is going to come to pass. I can assure you. So with this last caller, for sure how independent we are sure we need to look who the call, they just pick the calls them. We'll be very happy. For now, we will consider say based on the fact say na Ambazonia and then we'll get the national army. We'll just say we'll go by the name Ambazonia National Army until the conglomerate of soldiers on the ground, they will should not decide which name, but the name get for at least get Amazonia, you know, like get American Navy, American National Guard, all of those things. So it'll be very important. Now we will still encourage all man to go out there. We'll take this last caller. Not forget, say that day as your community project for assist, for prosecute the revolution and for reconstruct Amazonia. Yes, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Eric.
Yes.
The idea of a national army is 100% the best because the type of devices, the infight with this struggle, we can go to nowhere. No international community no can endorse Amazonia independence with this type of infighting. No one. So if we come together for this national army, the transition fighters, I pray that they watch this video. Come together, forget about diaspora leaders. They will fool you, they will give you command. They will give command, they will diaspora give command. Now you fight, now you face a bullet. Now like one freedom. Now we hear now diaspora they confuse you, like kill ourselves. To me, this idea is the best. We all Monica for one basket. Now that's what we get even 10 million euros if we make the idea. And even now only 500 people they agree here. Even at 500 euro even means you have people my own.
Thank you. God bless you. And that's how we're going to go. We're going to go with a few projects on. Thank you. Thank you. It will change the game. It will change. Imagine, say, we'll get. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. God bless you, brother. All right. So we thank God for everything. We'll continuously thank everybody. I think Don Pacho will try to call me. I will take Don Pacho a call. One person don't call many times. I'll not be able to take a call, but I'll take him. You know, at least a very powerful activist way. I need to give you the pride of place to take the last call from me because either of try to call me, I will ring you and I side call you back. He tell me wait day, no. Don Pacho. Sorry, I don't miss your call plenty times. I say my return them. Go ahead.
Okay. My brother, thank you plenty for this talk where you don't talk for your show to this one. Thank you plenty for the talk where you talk for your show. Now I get some few things that we now elaborate on for this year show. One thing, some mafia, and the call say mafia, they were in the go. I don't expect the way I did beat my mom. Every time, all my way to watch your show now, you know who's that way Don Pacho support, you know who's that way Don Pacho belong. Don't need and they use this word mafia. Listen, when Yerima and the IG for Sisiku, they be launch bombs. You don't make 1 week, A of C, they come out, they launch pins. You know, by stay, bombs today, they go launch TT off. Today, because you talk about that way, you don't announce that for a long time. They can't call you so name, call you agenda, call you wait, they want ask, now say, why is this say, now only them, this say na their way. And make me I talk you of your life so when I talk I will bear the consequences. But what you want to talk, make Yerima, you know I never told them with the John Back. Make the stuff for full Amazon that they said they did for collaboration. They don't need for no collaboration. It's your IG for Yerima. They get fighters for ground when they phone them. I am not get fighters for ground when they phone them. And each of them, they get up. Side when they collect money, they IG, they collect money for bonds. I am they collect money for this thing, for TTO. If these people don't unite, if these people they collaborate, why they don't collaborate for accounts? If not be politics of the stock.
Yeah, true, very true. Don't pass you. May I just not cut you short. And this is the case with all the leaders. They can't make, they say they unite for front people, but back they are doing something else. All of them. All of them. They got their different pools where they take money.
That is the politics, bro. That is the politics. Lead and stand for dogs. If this leader them, I have told Yerima, Vice President Yerima, Kozotu, if they know, say they don't unite, first step for unity, first step for collaboration, make them take that their TT off with Bank of Amazonia, make them put that, make it be one, make them tell we say yes. Now the first step is for collaboration. If they need to fight that for politics of the stomach, because the politics of the stomach where they fight the money, the money they fight for.
So Don Pasho, we'll leave am for day. I want to thank you. See why I take Don Pasho call. I mean, Don Pasho now a Siseku supporter, but he don't talk clear. This is how activists are supposed to be independent. Independent. You know, you speak the truth and you die by the truth. All right, Don Pasho. All right. Come on. All right. Thank you, Don. Thank you so much. So we'll now, that is it. I think we'll end here. We'll not take no more calls. We'll just play some nice music. We'll repeat our border music. We did the Paris. I think we did the Paris. It'll be very strategic. In fact, it don't hold one of the most comic shows for the revolution. You know the show. But we will end here. I want to thank I'll be so amazed. Look, they still watch over close to 1,000, more than how many people. So I'll be very grateful. Say after all this while, when I still shit on here. So anybody know I share extensively. Now you know I like or follow the page, like this page. When you finish this video, where you know don't click on like, go back on the video, go click on like, put thumbs up and type. And now we'll continue for educate on this aspect. Like one of our brothers on top, we just need a group of people for put this together. Then we'll kick off. All man will follow. Once and zero unite. All man will unite. All the politics of diaspora don't too much. My interest always be for make sure semi revolution go ahead and we'll continuously fight. Now we get to remember one thing. Put one thing straight. They will make all comments or talk all team, but remember focus on the goal. Once we get this going, everybody is going to come together. Let us put it this way. We'll end here because no one can maybe too long for people to be able. So go to your wall, write them. So we need and all. Me all man start no talking for your groups. It may be important for the national army. This one will stop infighting and all of those things. So we'll still get some person the travel call. We'll take one last caller and still another activist called Jojo. I will take him again name. I just take him out of respect. Activist. Me if you want opinion as well. Hello, Jojo. 2 minutes. I beg. Yes.
I say that's a very important topic that you talk, so I just came out and contribute.
Yes.
Concerning that plan for creating a national business army, a very good idea. But I think the first thing to do now for first of all try to preach about collaboration. Because you get to say we start collaborating, then build trust. The one who collaborate, you build trust, then if you start now you create now a national army. Because when you talk now so creating you talk about just jump, you never start collaborate, you never build a foundation. Collaboration will be like building a foundation.
That's true, but you will still know say collaboration will be almost tactically impossible because it will be difficult to happen. It will only go simultaneously with the formation of the national army because when you tell people the same they collaborate, You only can say, how do they collaborate? They collaborate because they want to come from one platform, not be so. So once you get a name where you unify that platform, automatically that name becomes the National Army, where all men go work there as a team. You see,
Yeah. Like I talk like you know the way me as again completely be against group. The way people they really identify themselves, the one who work under certain groups, you understand?
Yes.
So I think laying a foundation would be like
yeah, you are right. But Jojo, I tell you the truth, right? Sometimes we get to take this by the bulls. Look at which the people they want, because if you wait and say, you know, say all the leaders the way they get the group them, they must frustrate the idea for collaboration. Put that in your mind. They go frustrate the idea, but we don't try before. It never ever work. So we will be contribute the money. We have to take the measure for put these fighters them together and then make sure they know say they get allegiance to the Amazonian people. I think that's the best way.
Yeah, I get a point. If to say you know for this in collaboration, they will equally frustrate coming to National Army.
No, I not think so. Listen, the idea I say, if you go to this group come try to collaborate, that group will deny, go work out of the collaboration. But when the Amazonian people they put that money, like wait till this person talks about $500, put money $500. We say okay, now money is there for the account. All my way on the 5 down, we need to have a for one. National Army, don't have how many people they just like the man talk, like a Don Pasho talk. Once we don't identify the people, they bring them together, they get one command, they get one, the any man get a magical number. Now the army they don't form them, so that we know say this person there for this person there for like they talk. National Army not going to be for one place concentrated. We get different camps, but all man get one fighting spirit. You know say all in a one, not like Jojo a fighter, Don Pasho a fighter, Mark Barretta a fighter, etc. You get my point?
Yeah, all people they fight for ground zero. Superficially they fight the final under the national flag. You get the point. Then concerning this thing forming a financial pool. See, you and me will not say money is the most difficult thing. Collaboration don't mean say man just say me and you. Me and you we get some certain differences. If we want to collaborate with the standard for area, they will agree. Mm-hmm. You get the point. So for just to say if that people the way they say they don't form alliance, if they want to say they collaborate, maybe they go for finance. Finance are very difficult thing. That will be the last thing they will collaborate. So if you see a person they try to collaborate, just the fact that they stand and talk, then choose for platform. That thing now is going to start encourage them. Collaboration like
now true, I agree with you. I think I agree with you say
job used to come now incremental. So you collaborate small. Different people realize all you know what.
Perfect.
Again, this national force, some people don't advise people plenty times say the fact that will not be united completely. It's not a good thing because it be difficult for infiltrate all the different groups. So I think now we see how they try to talk to them if they feel collaborate. And collaboration don't mean like sharing intelligence, respecting each other, not fighting other forces. You understand?
Okay.
That kind of area mentally before you want to realize because we will actually fit for create a national army that one will not actually go for Goya.
Okay, perfectly. Might just cut you short. Listen to this. The point I say collaboration never ever worked in the past for the revolution. And a group of ambassadors, they get to take the responsibility for put money together, put the boys and make them understand that they fight under one flag. For now, collaborate in the sense say any man will maintain group the claims and I be supreme over the other. For we will be able to shut down this issue of supremacy, we need a general force with the fight. And when you talk about infiltrating, we get a central command. They will always infiltrate anytime independent of what's going on. But once we get a central command, and then each of the groups, the national army, they in cantonments, in their camps, it will be extremely very difficult to go infiltrate all the camps at once. Except so you go first start saying one must corrupt the big man for up and all of those things. It be 100% difficult. Nowadays, this situation where we lack collaboration, we don't instead get more debts. When you talk about pushing something, an agenda forward, you look at the pro and cons and you compare both the present and the future. Say, okay, at this situation where we're now we also get more debt. We get more debt now. Will be divided. They will not get the idea of a national army because any man try to fight now will fight more for different groups them than for defend the flag. We fight more for subdue groups them than for subdue the republic. So I think the way forward, the national army will be a very good idea. We'll take this caller.
No, very good. I'm not denying that very good idea, but the people will fight back.
No, they always Jojo, we'll take another caller. They always be people that will fight back. That's a very normal thing, and they always start fight back. So not going to give them that room, they take like defense, say, oh, we'll start by collaborating. Collaboration never work. Paul start, we don't get you and don't come together, they sign memorandum, put flag them here and so on and so forth. It not ever work. It not ever will put our head. It never work for diaspora. It never work for Ground Zero. Ground Zero will take the responsibility for unite, get a unified name as the national army, and then they move on from there. Because when a diaspora me can unite or me they collaborate, this point of diaspora is not ever green for collaborate. As a matter of fact, I be agree with Don Pasho say, right? I agree with Don Pasho say, if they want to show collaboration, the first thing they get a one financial cash. Or it be impossible somehow, but it be very possible if you look at that way. Okay, we'll take last caller. All right.
Okay.
All right. Hello. Hello.
You see the online?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. I want to say, if you look at this, I want just thank you for good work we did one because all the front leaders them, all the activists, and no one they work with. I need to talk now for praise you. I want to tell you, see, 100,000 people they did for background, they appreciate your work. Why not say people they did for this very struggle where they come for where they say they be activists, they can't say no make peace. No man ever stand for a platform, take phone, call person be on the wall, and tell you say this are tomorrow. Not the way you do and during the time when these people them. They go kill it to the three boys for this thing. You call all man to you are human call people them when I come together. One surprise to hear couple and then they come for honor, they can't talk to this. So Eric that of can apologize. When the one make peace, they forget about things and when they don't say happen, all man don't make receive dollar how we talk. But you get that courage for call people that say they come together, no story, no fight one enemy, one common enemy. It doesn't they form national army, maybe for say Nari Ubaro, all man the fight na say me na in name day. They don't come in states and people don't make them. And you see ADF don't spoil it. If all good they surrender, so okay, ADF now na get power na get on go fight. You una say ADF you want to fight that fight. Because ADF don't spoil it. Plenty places they don't want catch ADF, but they see one for year. I have told you, be quiet. People them when they this way back, they spoil the name. They go. People they praise this way. They keep the man. What do they call this man for Bible? They kill the time when they born Jesus. People they talk for people they say na voice for God that they go on. People fit tell them to be quiet and not be God. And they come up for heaven, can't crack it, rotten at the center, one choppy. Now the very thing where people they don't say, I have not seen reply you, I have not seen reply now, will reply you. I have to shit, don't quiet. The people they don't tire the fight for ground. Just watch the video where you send them. People they don't tire. So when they don't tire that time to come up wrong, so they let the fight again. Now we know they for wrong. Now come together, forget about come from the high horses, come together more now.
So you think say the national army is a good idea, I guess?
Yeah, good idea. If people they be one, even for that way Nelson Mandela be there this thing. That way Nelson Mandela he take power. He president. He will go down. Tambo Mbeki take him. He will go down. Jacob Zuma take him. He will go down. This man is one of the youngest. If he busy now, who go who and Batonia because he continue. So he tell me say man will go for power tomorrow. He no go come for this because they begin sing praises so he have to get all the men. But behind they talk, it means that they sing. Talk anyhow. That they the one bring up. Even if Batonia finally be liberated now, if now you know voice no dey like you, because when they don't strong like you. For like 3 or 4, leave and go back. The first way it happened like Republic now it happen for.
All right, we'll take last caller. Thank you so much. We'll not be in time for we'll take this last person. We'll end the show. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead. 2 minutes, please. The last caller.
I just call for support that idea for national army, but I think the way we figure about it, say if we contact all these coordinators already there for diaspora, because most of them get the fighters already for ground. Make each of them make them bring a number of fighters already who come together and then form this national army. Because as we talk now, so people they know that they work for ground, the enemies and the Sako people. If you want to see now, they come up say now we Ground Zero fighters don't unite and the national army this. You see money start go, but we're another fake group. So now they think that we want to contribute. All
right, thank you. We take all the ideas. Now why that way they open for cause. All right, so we'll end the show. I think we don't get a very fantastic show. Good debate. I mean, please, after the call, me no man not call again. I beg, I mean, we have to understand. Hello? Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on, ma, put hands free, okay? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please, 1 minute, I beg. Without this shoulder alone.
Yeah, Mr. Eric, thank you for the good work. The thing where I Mr. Patona said that National Army thing is very correct thing because it would be very easy for people to even control those guys because when they even try to see when they talk about ATF, this one, any man they fight for a group and if any man they try to fight only for group, now we know the fight for this country, not the fight for Amazonia. If you fight for Amazonia, you will get for agree for fight for National Army. And it will be easy for people to control them. If you even see the situation where it happened for Kube, up to now, we know say that situation for Kube, not everything. That road still be blocked. That people they solve my carriage now, so they talk about ADS. They not even be able to control that picking them because if they even control that picking them, they don't solve the situation where they happen for them. All you see, they stand up. People they big block. People no man they do anything for that place. People they think they not even go hospital. They talk about group. People they fight about group. If you fight about your group, then I have to say they fight for this country. They didn't fight for Amazonia. So the National Army idea is the best idea. So that they will be more control for over that kingdom.
Thank you so much. So now here now just one good example that so we'll end this show with you, our brother. I want thank you so much. You don't talk all. So the National Army, now the way forward, we'll see how we'll try to harmonize and just like our sister talk, just like all man, we'll bring all these ideas together, then we'll change the game. So we'll end here, no more calls. We'll play this small music for our brother Willie the Paris once more, and then so that all will really enjoy, and then we thank God for all man win. You don't watch this show today to say may God bless you, God continue to bless you, and so on and so forth. So we thank all man, and stay good. Not forget for go register for DAC. All my watch me, just go there. We need that membership because with 500 people, 1,000 people, will be completely changed. A lot of things them will be legal on the ground and for our refugees and so on and so forth. So when you ask all my go for www.dacommunity.com. That's www.dacommunity.com. dacommunity.com. So thank God for everybody and say may God bless you now. At least me 50 people want to go now for the DAC website, go register so that you will be able to see your money for control and for make sure so push this revolution ahead. I want to thank once more. If you not be like this video, not be share, go back for your page, go share so that we educate our fighters. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Justice begins law. Resistance becomes a duty. Weber. One day, God go hear one prayer that one day, God go hear one prayer. I say one day, God go hear one prayer that one day, God go hear one prayer. Una de focusho, una no get your code that una just pray. God go hear one prayer. Beginning near the gospel, the day is some show that you make just pray. God go hear one prayer. See me one day. God go hear one prayer that one day. God go hear one prayer. I say one day. God go hear one prayer that one day. God go hear one prayer. See how a woman then the bona is a push. Begin the big school again, mama. Who will it cry? One day, God go hear one prayer. One day, God go hear one prayer. I say one day, God go hear one prayer. One day.
All right, thank you so much. So not forget to share, not forget to go register for that website. Don't forget to like this page. If you also follow me for National Telegraph and National Telegraph Africa, and for those all our news, if you also follow me for radio. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.